Hi, Debbie here, and it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still grinding. And I wanted to make this video because uh, it's something that you know I need to be doing. I need to be making more videos and communicating with people better. Uh, One of the things that I've learned a lot lately is starting relationships with people, and you do that by communicating and improving on your communication skills and really touching base with people and finding out where they're at, what their needs are, and um, that's something that I've been really working on a lot in my Facebook posts and anywhere else that I happen to be. I'm getting more focused on forming relationships with people. And I like it when people talk back to me. If I post a comment or something like that, it's really nice to hear people give me feedback on my post. And I know when people post things, how much that they love getting feedback as well. Um, it's what teaches us and helps us grow and uh, how, how we learn about each other. And and I have this little book here, and it's full of all kinds of information of everything that I've learned, and any conversations I've had with anybody, I write it down, everything that they say, well, as close as I can get to everything that they say, and I go back and I go through this book every night, and I reread a lot of the things that I have written down, so that and I do this before I go to bed usually, and then the next day I've had all that information in my head while I'm sleeping, so the next day I'm ready to go, and I already got those thoughts in my head, and I plan my day out and how I'm going to do things. And usually when I get up in the morning, what I do is very first thing is I go to my Skinny Body Care back office and check that and see what's gone on while I was sleeping. And then after that, I go to Facebook and I check that and see, and I make a few posts. I try not to do too many to overwhelm people, but I make a few posts just to kind of touch base, and then I'm running somewhere else on the internet, and a lot of times I'll spend time watching motivational videos or looking up information on being a better marketer, or learning, toning my skills on relationships, and how to talk to people and how to treat people. And I don't think for me that that's such a hard thing to learn, because I've never had a problem with talking to anybody. You can ask any of my friends. I I'll talk to anybody. We're sitting in a doctor's office, or standing in line at the drugstore, the grocery store, Goodwill, or wherever we might be at the time. I'm always the one in my group of friends that's talking to somebody. And my friends will tease me all the time and say, "Who's she talking to? Why is she talking to those people?" And my friends say, "She talks to everybody." And that's just the way I am. I love talking to people, always have. And there was a time in my life, of course, when I was quite shy. And I still have shy traits about me, especially when I get around a lot of people that I don't know. And, but, I took a public speaking class one time, and I learned, you know, uh, how to overcome that fear of getting in front of people and speaking. And that really helped me a lot. So now I just, you have to make up your mind to come out of your comfort zone and say, I could talk to this person. They're not much different from me. We all are, we're the same. We're human beings. We all have feelings and emotions. So talk to them. So, I try to find little things like I'll sit for a moment and I'll watch somebody and watch their actions or uh, something that they may be looking at or something, and I'll just make a comment about whatever, and that usually starts a conversation. And it's funny. I was standing in line today with my friend at the Dollar General store, and the lady behind me made a comment about a young lady that was on the cover of a magazine, and how she couldn't believe uh, how good she still looked. How wonderful her skin looked and everything. So yeah, I started having a conversation with her about it, and I happened to have my Skinny by the Care uh, T-shirt on when I went, and so we got to talking, and I started telling her about Ageless and how I was using it and how much it had helped my skin and stuff. And she started looking at my face and she's going, "Yeah, it looks really uh, smooth and soft." And I said, "Well, thank you. I attribute that to the Ageless." So you see, we just start a conversation and start talking to somebody. You never know what it uh, could lead to. And so I left the girl. I always carry business cards with me, so I left the girl a business card, and I'm hoping that she'll call. So you just never know. So you do what you can, and you get out there and you just communicate with people, and never be afraid to just strike up, say hi, how you doing, or comment on their clothes or comment on their hairdo. I mean, I know a lot of girls out there nowadays, they get these pretty extravagant do's, uh, and they put these different colors in their hair, and they have all this jewelry on, and so you can start up conversations that way. And I got a little kitty here. See, isn't he cute? Look at him. He's so cute. Just a little tiny baby. He was born on 4th of July. He's a 4th of July kitty. He's adorable. Little cutie. Okay, go play. So, yeah, see, I just sit and talk about anything. So, you're watching this video, and I'd like to encourage you to, you know, hook up with me. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com backslash D Chezem, Chezem, and love to chat with you. Love connecting with you.